Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Zmore, the Dad in DPS, and today we have a new type of video, one that I have labelled Script Core. Spelt with a H. I'm a script core. If you don't get it, send me a message. Anywho, before we get into it, let's thank our YouTube members: Twice Big Spuds, Golty, Wyatt Blackburn, Warlow's Me, David Smith, Diofane Gaming, Fatheaded Druid, Colin G, Gary McKnight, Chris K, and Brian RMC. Thank you guys. We cannot do this without you, and any support is appreciated. If you want to become a YouTube member, click the join button below the video, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. So, basically what this video is going to be, I'm going to do some legendary crafting of something very specific. It's a Crusader pistol. Let's see if we get anything good. So, as you can see on screen, I have gathered up, or rather created, a bunch of Crusader Pistols. In order to turn them into legendaries, I will probably keep all of them and test.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
So guys, you can see I made a massive boo-boo. This is very much a testament of what not to do when legendary crafting, but, you know, all the reactions in the video are genuine, and some of the items are genuinely interesting, so I'm gonna keep this going, and hopefully you'll like my failure. I know you'll like my failure. The best one. And script the crappiest, at least. But we'll see what we get. So, time for the upgrades. Wish me luck. Right off the bat. Fantastic. Literally fantastic. I couldn't have asked what. Yeah. Juggernauts, 25% faster fire rate, breaks 50% slower. Fantastic. Very happy this is getting used. I love this gun. I am so happy. Let's try another and see if we get anything even remotely as good. So, next up, what is the next baby child? Just, this is like acid in my mouth. I hate it. I hate everything about it. It's suppressors. I'm still gonna keep it though, probably. Probably not. It's getting script. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good at all. It was suppressed. No. Next up, come on. This one is also good. Now, a point I'd make about the new plus 25% damage while aiming. Now, the 25% faster fire rate is the equivalent of plus 25% extra damage, technically. So this I see as just about as good. It's basically very similar to the first one, and the stealth field one there, this is a silenced weapon, so this is actually really good for stealthy. So yeah, very happy with this weapon. Two very good weapons. I am very elated. One crappy one, but, you know, it's pretty much worth the legendary crafting already. So, let's see what baby number 4 is. Be something good. I want bloodied, to be fair. This isn't bad either. Nocturnal is now a really good effect. Plus 50 in the VATS hit chance. This thing's never going to miss. And again, the stealth field. I am not unhappy with this. This is, so far, pretty much all good apart from one crappy gun. This is such a good day. I am enjoying this. I am enjoying this very much. This was worth the time and effort. Let's see what we get next. Number 5. Now, this is also good. Mutants gives a total of 25% for each mutate. Well, it basically caps at 5 mutations, so it's 25% overall increase. VATS criticals doing a plus 50% damage increase. This is good. It's not. Well, I don't know if it's as good as the other ones. I don't know how much their damage increase tops at, but the VATS critical is going to make this one hit hard. Reduced weight is always viable on a weapon. Obviously, it would be better if it was reload speed or VATS hit chance, but I'm not going to split hairs that the first two effects are good. I'm going to be happy. So far, we have pretty much been coming up bloody yeah, it's just been good. It's been fantastic. Next one, and it's probably going to be Hoffle. Okay, this one's not bad either. Obviously, you get 25% faster fire rate. Instigating is not the worst effect that can be on here. I've got an instigating one already, just not this type of variant. So yeah, this gun is okay as well. It's not as good as the other ones in my opinion, but it's definitely okay. There's not really much else to say about it. Let's move on to number 6? No, number 7. Number 7. Come on. This one is probably the second to worst out of all of them. Obviously, it's going to be really good for killing Scorched. Potentially quite a good one to use during the Queen event. But the biggest problem with it is replenish action points with each kill. Now, while this on paper is a good effect, it's a good effect on low level, or rather smaller enemies. Against a bigger enemy, which typically if I was going to use this, I'd be using it at the Queen. This isn't really going to do what I want it to do, unfortunately, so I think I'd be better off with one of the other ones for that consistent extra kind of stuff going on, like damage-wise, with the secondary effects like fire rate or just the flat 25% bonus. So yeah, a little bit disappointing, but at the same time, I don't have a Zealots one, so I'd probably keep it as well. I think the Suppressors one's the only one that's probably going in the bin so far. Alright, come on, give me a Vampires. That's not a Vampires. This one's bad. Exterminators is very much not a viable effect at all. There's very few Mirelurks and bugs in the game in comparison to other creatures, and the ones that are in game die pretty quickly, so yeah, not happy about this one. Again, this is likely to get script because I just don't care. But, you know, I've got a lot of good stuff so far, so I'm very happy. This has been a very lucky week for me. Okay, this one's okay. The reason I say it's okay is because of West Tech being instanced. I haven't figured out how to work that properly yet, but bullets explode for damage, mutant slayers, it's going to be pretty good for farming the super mutant areas. So yeah, not a bad weapon, not the best that it could be, but yeah, I'll find a way to make it work. It's very much like that plasma cutter I got the other week. Right, we are on to the last one. I don't think anything could ruin this video now. We have got so many good Crusader Pistols that I don't particularly care if I get a bad one. I just prefer to get a good one. Yeah, literally the worst one out of all of them in my opinion. Damage to animals is probably the most useless effect in the game in my opinion, until they invest in a lot more dangerous animals. Then you've got last hit or last shot or whatever it's called. It's just bad. I don't like it. I don't want it. I don't want it. So we're gonna script that. But yeah, that was pretty much fantastic. So let's have a closer look at some of the best ones. So, Juggernauts. Now, this is a very contradictory weapon towards what my build typically is. However, with the use of just a couple of Radaways, I can use this weapon pretty effectively for no real extra cost. On top of that, it works really well in stealth because you literally have full health, so you know you're going to be doing full damage and you're not going to be seen, you're not going to get hit. So it is fantastic in that sense. The extra fire rate is going to provide a lot of extra damage, and these guns typically hurt quite well on their own. And then obviously if it breaks slower. Now the break slower would be better on a explosive variant because obviously if you're hitting more enemies it breaks quicker, but no, it's definitely a good gun and I'm looking forward to testing it out and using it at some point. Now this gun is obviously been improved significantly recently with the patch because of the debuff of Nocturnal being removed. This makes this very viable and very usable in any given situation, obviously best used at night. And when you use a Nocturnal weapon at night, it does more damage than a bloodied weapon. So this is a very, very potentially powerful weapon, if not it's situational. On top of that, you can use things like Mr. Sandman to increase its damage even further at night. So yeah, this could be the #1 damaging Crusader pistol that I currently have at night. But still, pretty good. Now this one is my absolute favourite out of all of them. Damage increases as caps increase. I usually have a problem getting rid of caps on this particular character, and then the plus 25% damage while aiming. Now this is going to do a lot of damage very easily. The damage while aiming obviously can't be used during VATS, but at the same time quite often I find that I, during the Queen, don't have VATS active because the big fucking douchebag is landed and, you know, the usual thing. So yeah, this is going to help increase my damage on her in that sense. It's also going to help keep me stealth because of the stealth field. So very much don't know how that last effect is going to work and how well it's going to work, but at the same time, if it like keeps me hidden, yeah, it's going to be great. Going to be great for dealing damage in general. So yeah, that was today's picks. So that was today's video, guys. I hope you liked it. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the join link down below to become a YouTube member. This was genuinely painful to edit. My genuine reactions of joy, and it was level 30. I freaking hate my life sometimes. Oh, at least we got the Nocturnal out of it, but Jesus Christ. Oh, so many good rolls wasted. Yeah, one of those days. But we had a lot of luck that day, so, you know, it could have been worse. Anywho, we'll catch you all next time in the Wasteland.